over here as well. Would want to see the 15-minute candle to close below these wicks to the left hand side, because even though we have these wicks here to the left hand side, it just means that price tried to go into this area before, but it couldn't close below this area. It kind of like rejected it here as well. So we got 5 minutes left for the candle to close. So until we get a candle to close at that point, I don't think we can continue moving bearish. So we'll see. All right. Let's take a look at our Chinese indicator and see what's going on here with the Chinese indicator. We have pound strong, yen weak, obviously, right? Well, that makes sense, right? So the only thing we need at this point is volume. Right now, we're running closer to pre-London. Pre-London is going to bring in some volume. And I think with that volume coming in, we can get that move bullish. So I think it's going to be better to wait for that area. To be honest, I don't see much action happening during the London session. Wales waiting for data coming in 5 hours, beginning pound rates, and then USD jobless claims 90 minutes after. Yeah, that's true too. We have some interesting things coming up today. We have interest rates, and then after the interest rates, we have the unemployment claims. So we'll see. I have problems sometimes. Sometimes candles are different between my broker and Wanda, make me bad position. What can I do? So what I do is I use Dominion markets, right? And the 4-hour candles that open and close there are different than what they are when they close on the trading view. So what I do is I just focus on one feed. You know, I focus on just right over here, and then that's it. Like all the time frames are the same. The 4-hour candles and daily candles are going to be a little bit different because they run off of the London close. So that's why all like those two time frames are different. But the 1 hour, 30-minute, 15-minute, daily, no, 1 hour, 15-minute, 30-minute, weekly, they're all the same. You know, so it makes absolutely no difference at all. Just waiting for this 15-minute candle to close and see what happens. Just kind of like debating whether we can really continue moving down here or not. 24 pips away, you know, it's not much, but still it's something. 24 pips, 24 pips. 24 pips on a one lot is 240 bucks. You know, that's more than what people make in a day. So if we can get that in a 15-minute move or like a 7-minute move, I think that's an amazing payday, right? Hi, I deposited through Ethereum, but still not showing in my account. I think you need to email support. How can I send my chart here? It's all in the description. Yeah, we got 2 minutes left. Pound yen is also trying to break above. Let's take a look on the 4-hour time frame. 4 hour is also very bullish. The only thing that I'm hesitant about on the 4 hour is this exhaustion wick over here. And the previous 4-hour candle closed with a small bullish candle. This new 4-hour candle just started 40 minutes ago and it hasn't really made a lower wick. So I'm thinking if it hasn't really made a lower wick, will it go down to make a lower wick, or will we continue moving bullish without it making a lower wick? So for that, we need price to break above 152,400. Let's take a look over here. This is wait for break and close above 30-minute candle. Looks good. Looks good, Mr. Amjad. Looks amazing. You are overthinking. No, I'm not overthinking. I'm looking at two sides. Two things that can happen at the same time. I'm looking at two biases, buys and sells. The sells, they don't really make sense over here. No, sells only make sense below 152, 220, 200. That's where sells make sense, because then you got clean candle to the left hand side. And you got a 19, 20 pip range over here. Could you please break down yesterday's trade? We did break that down for the group. But I think you can plot my entries and then see why that trade was taken. We got a minute left for the 15-minute candle to close, and let's see if we can continue down. Are you still holding Dogecoin? No. Do you think TradingView Pro is worth it? I think, yeah, I don't know. If you want to get rid of the ads over here, one thing you can get an ad blocker, or you can just buy the thing over here. So I just bought it. Wouldn't it make much more sense to sell this high? That's what Vapips taught me. Sell the high over here. I have a bit of a reservation for that, and the only reservation is it's my banker calling. All right. No, my banker called me. He's just like, "Hey, I have some gift for you. I want he wants to drop it off." I'm like, "All right, perfect." So gonna gifts coming in. Okay, so just by looking at this, I don't want to sell as it's breaking the low over here because the 1 hour candle is about to close, right? The 1 hour candle is about to close at this point, and just not sure whether it will close with a rejection with this candle going back in the range, or are we breaking this low to continue down? That's something I'm not comfortable with, so I'm just gonna wait for this 1 hour candle to close, because if I look in a 30-minute time frame, 30-minute time frame is breaking the low, 1 hour candle is coming into a rejection area. So yeah, pretty not confident here to take this sell over here. Pound yen is also consolidating at this point just before the news event. So, you know, we may end up just ranging before the interest rates on pound yen. Why trading gold on London session? Because there is some sort of volume on gold at London session, which is the reason why I'm just looking at it. Didn't you want the 15-minute candle to close below support on gold though? Yes, but then I also explained why I'm not comfortable taking the sell as it's breaking the low. It's got to be very, very, like, you know, patient. Be very patient. I'm more prone to miss a trade rather than to enter a trade early and, like, you know, risk a loss. So let's see here. Got my 11% profit on my investment in 3 days on your strategy. Nice. Thanks a lot, sir. Much more. Want to learn from you. Start an institute in Islamabad. I will be there. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah. So we're going to do a meet and greet here in Pakistan in a few weeks. So we'll see how that goes. What was your entry? I had no entry today. Can you please explain your strategy? I have no strategy. It's just about reading candles. Like literally, all I'm waiting for on pound yen is for a candle to close above 152.400, and then I'm going to take a buy and expect price to continue up to fill these wicks here to the left hand side and then potentially continue moving bullish. That's all what I'm waiting for. That's it. Just waiting for the candle to print in a way where I want it to print. Thoughts on buying gold at 1808 and 1806? I think you will need some sort of a confirmation. Maybe a bullish candle forming at 1806 or 1807, which will kind of like, you know, give you that confidence to take that buy. But like most times what happens is when price comes down to major supports, especially on a high volatile pair like gold or pound yen, more and more people are prone to take buys just there without any confirmations. And like, you know, when you have a high volatile pair like gold like that, sometimes it just continues moving bearish and you're just like, oh man, I took a buy, it's moving down. it's going to reverse now, and then you start to look at other supports, and then you start taking more buys, and gold keeps dropping, and then you're like, oh shit, like what am I supposed to do? You know, so that's a no-no. You got to wait for confirmations. I used to do that all the time. Hello there, I'm from Rwanda. Oh, thank you, man. From Pakistan over here. Are you going to stream NFP? Yes. Yes. We're going to try to do NFP tomorrow. I'll see how my day goes tomorrow, and then we're going to try to do NFP. Why you didn't sell after the closure of the candle below that level? Because the 1 hour candle is about to close. So, being very careful of that. Being very mindful of that, actually. Can you do an event in India for retail traders? No, thanks. Not in India. Your president there, Modi, he doesn't like Forex or crypto or anything to do with making money online. Are you taking a trade today? Yes. We'll see. So this will be it. Potential buys above. We'll be looking at 152, 400. Potential buys above 152, 400. I wonder what my banker has a gift for me, because last time I went to his office, last two times I've been giving him gifts. Perfume, biscuits. So I don't know. Let's see. Where was your stop loss yesterday when you took the gold buys? Please share with us. Okay, I'll share it with you guys here. All right, so let's take a look at this over here. This is pound AUD. Okay, pound AUD. Close below for sells over here. That's a pretty good analysis because, you know, below the support, there's not enough range for the next support. So that's why you're looking for sells below this area, looking for buys above this area here as well. I think it's going to be better to maybe look for buys above this area right here. These wicks, because then you have clean candles moving down, which can result in cleaner candles moving up. So yeah. All right, let's talk about the gold sell I had yesterday. I think it was right here. Okay, we come up towards here, I think. So this is my entire week. This was the gold sell yesterday. Started the week off with 2 losses and a win, win, loss, loss, win, win, right? So this was the buy on gold right here. Moving on to gold, it was right at this point. So if you look on the 1 hour time frame, if we zoom in here a little bit, right, we created some sort of a resistance here on the 1 hour time frame, right? This bullish candle came up, tried to break above this resistance. Next candle was waiting for the next candle to break the high to take a buy. It didn't break the high. Next candle was breaking the high of the previous candles over here. Now the idea was for price to continue up towards 1819. But essentially wanted price to continue up towards 1827 because on the 4 hour time frame we had clean candles which came down previously, so wanted this whole move to correct itself. Now when we talk about the stop loss, now when I looked at the 15-minute time frame, I noticed that okay, if I take my entry here, the stop is going to be around 20 pips, 23 pips, you know, taking out what the spread is. But then I looked at the 5-minute time frame and I'm like, okay, if I execute this based off of the 5-minute time frame, the stop is going to be much smaller because now I can have the stop below the previous 5-minute candle, which is going to be 15 pips, 14 to 15 pips, and that made sense to me because if we're breaking up in a high volume time when there's ADP coming up, so what's the probability with volume gold is going to continue moving up, right? Because we already had a fake out here earlier. This was a support. Price broke down, couldn't break below support, came back in the range. So if we couldn't break down, where will gold go? If it can't go down, it's going to go up. You know, price only goes up or goes down. That's it. You know, or it ranges, but it ranged already, and then we had time of volume. Price went up, closed at 1824. Price eventually moved up to like 1829, 1830. So yeah, that was the trade right there. Okay, let's go back over to the chart over here. 5 minutes left for this candle to close. Pound yen is still ranging here. How far are you in your journey, brother? I think my journey has just started. I'm not even close to where I want to be at this point. I wanna like, my whole goal is to feed at least 50 people a week. That's my goal so far. 50 people a week. If I can feed 50 people a week, that's where the journey begins. From 50, you go to 100, then 200, then 300, then 400, 500. So inshallah, we're gonna get there. A point comes in your life where money doesn't become a priority at this point, right? Money is not a priority. Like, when you get to that point, then your whole goal changes. Then you're like, okay, I have what I need. What else can I do, right? What else can I do for people? What else can I do for the community? And I think that's where you want to be in life, where you're like, okay, like, I got a job, I got money, money's coming in, I'm getting more than I can spend. What's the next goal now at this point? So that's my goal at this point, to be able to feed like 20 people a week, 50 people a week. So we'll see how far we go from there. So it's not about cars, it's not about all that stuff. No, man, that's all materialistic things. Because look, you're gonna die one day, and no one knows, whatever you believe in, whatever religion you believe in, no one knows what's gonna happen after you die. Like, your whole conscious self, where is it gonna go? What's gonna happen? We don't know. This car you have now, when you die, it's gonna mean nothing. So that's where your real journey starts, when you die. I don't know. That's a deep rabbit hole I'm not going to go into, but we'll see. But at the end of the day, the most good you can do for people, I think that's what makes me sleep good at night. Like, if I can do some good for people, So with that said, we got 4 minutes left here for the candle to close, and let's see if we can break above this area or not. Eternity, heaven or hell, homie. Even a child knows that. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Probably this whole thing is a VR. GU. Looking at buys about 1.3912, clean candles to the left hand side, looks good. Kind of like troublesome area right over here as well. Yeah, troublesome area here, troublesome area right here. Sells below this area makes sense here as well. GU is pretty messy, I'm gonna say. It's got a big range of consolidations, so it's gonna be a bit of a wait over there. 3 minutes left. Let's take a look at this chart. This is GJ, daily predicted bullish, makes sense. 4 hour pushing bullish, stop loss trailed and stopped out for profits. Okay, makes sense here. Target price, awesome. Awesome, very, very nice trade over here from the bottom of our entry at pre-Asian. Beautiful for price to retest the highs. I think with volume coming in, we can break these highs, So let's see if pre-London can really break those highs at that point. When are you planning to start class in Pakistan? I have no idea. Probably at the end of, I don't know, it's not going to be a class, it's going to be like a meet and greet to start with. Let's see here. What happens after that? We will see. It's a delicate situation. It is a delicate situation, very delicate situation. No one has come from the dead to tell us what happens. No matter what we believe in, like every religion, they say that this is specifically what's going to happen. And I don't know, we'll see. Not going to get into that. Where is monthly? Monthly candle is chilling right now. We're in a consolidation area on the monthly. You can see right here, monthly is just consolidating. You can see candles printing side by side. They're just consolidating. Previous monthly candle closed bullish. This may be making a lower wick to continue up. Who knows? Monthly still has 26 days left. Weekly candle is still ranging. Weekly looks like it should be moving bullish because, previous weekly candle, it broke the high of the previous weekly candle, but didn't break the low. So this weekly candle, if it goes bullish, it would make sense. Cosmetically and technically, it would make sense. On gold over here. Candle's about to close over here as well. What do you think about Monty and Kervin running a trading stream business? That's okay. Doesn't really affect me anything. Do you believe, because they both are pretty good traders, so you gotta give it that. So 1 hour candle is about to close over here. But honestly, the more good you do, there's a high probability you're going to go to heaven. So you got to do good, whatever that heaven is. You got to do good. There's a high probability you're going to go to heaven. Gold 1 hour no wick will create concern. Absolutely. If this candle closes with no wick at the bottom, that's a high concern, and I'm going to stay away from that. You know, because I want candles to leave wicks. If a candle leaves no wick, there's a 50-50 chance it can go down or it can go up. But realistically, I would want the next candle to wick up and then break the low to continue down. And if you do continue down from that point, it's going to be like a, you know, like a 18, 20 pip range over here. I've been trying to trade for 7 years and hasn't been working out. Any advice? Change your education. Change your perspective. Looks like you've been doing the same thing for 7 years, expecting different results, but the results have been the same. You know, like when you take losses, what do? You take more losses, or do you step back and look to see how you could have won that trade? All right, pound yen is still ranging over here. 1 hour candle close, it's consolidating. Since I've heard you saying mashallah, I can't stop saying it. Never ever heard the saying. I just like how it sounds. Yeah, man, mashallah means praise to God. Let me get the exact definition before I get. It's Arabic phrase used to express the impressment and beautifulness of an event or person that was just mentioned. Common expression by Muslims, Christians, some Balkan people. Yes, it's an amazing phrase. Raja, are you take gold entry? No, I have not taken gold entry. Do you find gold is easier than GJ? No, it just depends what setup is available, right? Pound yen breaking above 152.400 to me seems much easier than trying to take a sell on gold to continue down to 1806. So now we're moving up at this point. We're possibly creating a liquidity wick. Now, if this, after this liquidity wick, if we break below 1808.20, I'm going to be looking to take a sell for price to continue down to fill this wick to the left hand side, 20 pips away. So this is awesome. What's your most memorable gulag moment? My most memorable gulag moment is when someone asked when's the 30-minute candle going to close, and I'm just like, what? What did you say? That was my biggest memorable gulag moment. Hey man, when the 30-minute candle is gonna close? And I'm like, what? Man, get the hell out of here. Yeah, I was like, come on, man, shit, you don't know that? All right, we're coming down over here on gold. We are coming downtown on gold, trying to break the low at 1808.20. 1808.20. And the stop is going to be above this current wick, which is like 13, 14 pips. All right. Coming to this red zone. Coming to this red zone, and we're going to short. I'm going to short, and then we can continue down. Looks pretty nice so far the way it's moving, creating a liquidity wick. Would you stay out of a buy trade if a bullish candle has no bottom wick? No, no, no. Bullish candle, no bottom wick means there was no bearish movement in that candle that could go down. So it went straight up. Let's see where my banker's at. I already sent him the location. Supposedly he's bringing me a gift. I'm going to show you guys what the gift is, so I'll have to leave for about 5 minutes. Are we waiting on 15-minute candle to close connection, or is it flip bearish and enter? I'm waiting for price to... So now here's the thing, right? Whenever you have a candle, I'm keeping a track on pound yen here as well. So whenever you have a candle that closes bearish, let's see this here, that closes bearish like this, right? It has no bottom wick. And now you want the next candle to create a top wick and then break the low of the previous candle to have a higher probability for price to continue down, right? In this case, what has happened was that price went down first and now it's moving up. So if it's moving up to create a liquidity wick, and if it breaks its own low, then there's going to be a higher probability for this candle to continue moving down to fill this wick over here. And then we can say, okay, the reason why is because, you know, there's volume in the market, and the way why there's a volume in the market is because, you know, this is pre-London. Pre-London, we have a wick to fill, and wicks always get filled in momentum. So wicks don't lie, like Shakira's hips don't lie. Let's see here. Anyway, I can see your live account trade and copy trade. No. No. When it's up, it's going to be up. You'll have to find it. But I'm going to announce it. It's up. Top advice. I don't think people realize how lucky we are to get answers to questions like that. Yes, that's true. Are you still securing 10 pips these days, or are you holding full positions to targets now? When I'm in profits for the week, I'm holding full positions to target. When I'm in profits for the week, which is why yesterday I held the trade full on. But when I'm starting off my week, then I'm closing 10 pips, 15 pips, and letting the rest run. You are from Pakistan. Yes, I am too. Nice. I'm more into crypto trading. I'm not. Just the beginning at the moment. Very nice. I see you come online at around 10:30 in the morning. Yes. Do you recommend this time for trading? Yes, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. All right, let's take a look at this Euro JPY here. Euro JPY should be clean move coming up. Both sells, but have plenty of traffic. Oh, this is amazing. Buys above this area, sells below this area. Euro JPY is amazing because you're looking at the 30-minute time frame. Even if you can get a candle to close below these wicks, I think it's going to be an amazing opportunity for price to continue down. Yes. Your master account number was on YouTube? Yes. So I'm going to make a new one. All right. Pound yen is rejecting those levels. Coming down to the support over here. 152, 230. How big was this range over here? Oh, this is coming pretty strong. Can we break below 152, 210? It's coming down pretty strong over here, to be honest. Yeah, coming very, very strong. Looks like the 4-hour candle is coming bearish. Let's take a look on the 4-hour. Yeah, it is coming bearish over here. If it's coming bearish, and if it breaks the low, can it just continue dropping bearish? That's what I'm thinking, because if this 4-hour candle had respected the high and it breaks the low, I think that could be an opportunity for price to continue falling till 152 even. Just some thoughts going through my mind at this point. Some thought processes going through my mind. Good morning, brother. Good morning. What was the name website that you use for trading journal? It's called, I don't use it, but I recommend it. It's called Trixie.trade. Trixie.trade. A trader once said, as long as my trade is in profit, I won't close it. He is now worth $800 million. Yeah, but that's also 0.01% of the population. So your probability to be in that 0.01% of the trading population is extremely low. And I would go with the odds of closing trades in profits rather than waiting for that probability to hit. And trust me, reading things like that even with a $100,000 account, it's very rare you're going to get to that. What's this? What's your next car you want to get for yourself? I don't know. I'm trying to, probably going to get a Toyota Fortuner or a Toyota Prado. Probably a Fortuner. We'll see. Get a Lambo? No, Lambos are very expensive here, man. Lambos is like $1 million US over here. $1 million US over here. So if you own a Lambo over here, you're really, really balling. Did you take gold? No, I didn't take gold. Prado. You know, Toyota Prados, they're more expensive than Lambos in the US or Canada. And I've seen more Prados over here than I've seen Lambos in Canada. It's insane. These cars are super expensive. Price. Pakistan. Yeah, look at this. Look at this price over here. This thing is worth almost $200,000, $230,000 to almost $380,000. 41 million rupees is like $380,000. It's an SUV. What do you think about gold? Will it go to 1828 or will it go down? We have no idea. You know, looking for price to break below 1808 to continue down towards 1806, or looking for price to break above 1812. That's what I'm looking at. So far, nothing's happening at this point. If we can break above 1812, we can go up, but so far it's just consolidating over here. Let's take a look at this chart. This is GA. Waiting for a break below this area here. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Or if we can get a move down, and then we can retrace to continue down, I think that's going to be much better as well. On GA price action is pretty difficult, I'm not going to lie. Let's take a look over here on the higher time frames. Yeah, GA is actually coming down to a support area. Looking at the 4-hour time frame, daily time frame, daily's coming down, 15-minute coming down. Yeah, it's pretty difficult. Pretty difficult because this support is like 12 pips away from the next support. So would rather want price to break below this area here for price to continue down. Or if we can continue down, retrace, make a resistance, and then drop further with interest rates, I think that's going to be much better. Raja Banks is a big time scammer. Thank you. Get that every day. I see that you always come back to take a look at the charts after the London stream, looking for another trade. You come back to see charts at pre-NY. Normally I come back to look at the charts around NY Open till NYSE Open. Are you still going to make the streams paid? No, the streams are not going to be paid, because I realize if I make the streams paid, that means I'll have to stream every day. Like, I'll have to stream every day because people are going to be paying, you know, and that's like a job, and I don't want a job. Like yesterday, I decided to take the day off. I took a day off from the stream. No problem. No one complained because no one's paying. Can we buy gold if it closes back in the range? I don't know. I think it's going to be difficult. I think it's going to be better to buy gold above 1812, because then it's just coming back into a consolidation. So it's going to be better to buy gold above 1812. Isn't it good to do paid stream because you're already present in London session anyway? No, not really. Not really. Because what if I want to take a week off, you know? Because trust me, people complain, man. People with the least... Here's what I've seen. And don't take it... Someone may take it negatively. Don't take it negatively. Don't be a snowflake. You know, I'm just going to say it. People with the least amount get mad the most. That's what I've seen. You know, and people with, like, you know, expendable amounts of money, they don't get as mad. But like people with the least amount, they will get mad. Holy, they'll get super duper mad. So if you think someone's got $100 to their name and they pay $30 for a stream, and if I take 2 days off, they will lose their mind. They'll be like, hey man, I want my money back. You know, and I'm like, yo, relax, $30. You know, it's true. You know, whether you want to believe it or not, it's true. It happens. Oh wow, look at this rejection over here. Now if we break above 152.400, I think we're going to continue moving up. Please explain how banks are trading with pairs. Banks don't trade with pairs. No one knows how banks trade. No one knows. If someone tells you they know how banks trade, they're just talking shit. No one knows how banks trade. Which you took yesterday. Were you ready to manage risk after news came out? Yes, I was ready to manage risk. Do you be conscious of the open in 45 minutes? What do you do if you see an opportunity to enter, say, 5 minutes before the actual open? If I see an opportunity before the open, I may jump into it expecting the volume in the open to continue pushing price. That's what I would do. Do you know ICT? Not personally, but I know of ICT. When interest rates remain the same, is it good for the economy? That's a very tough question. It's good in the meantime because the news came out as expected. Oh, I think he's here. Hello? GG. What? All right, I'm going to be right back. We're going to wait for 152.400. We'll see what the gift is. All right. Looks like nothing happened, but guess what we got? We got mangoes. We got mangoes. HBL, Islamic Bank of Pakistan. we got we got more mangoes. This is awesome. So let's open these mangoes up. Since there's no volume, there's nothing happening at this time, so the best thing we can do is do a unboxing here. Man, they really packed it up. I wonder what kind of mangoes they are. Oh, take a look at this. Oh, damn, these are Fridge Farm. Oh, wow, these are really, really big mangoes. These are really big mangoes. Crazy. Wow. These are like export quality mangoes, and I have big hands. Nice. Pakistan, bro. Pakistan is an amazing country. People take care of you, you take care of people, give you mangoes. Alright, gotta put these mangoes away. So, since we're moving into the pre-London at this point, did you give bankers some signals? No, no, no. I gave him a lot of business. That's why. Gold is coming back in the range, ranging. Pound AUD is dropping down nicely over here. See, this is what I'm thinking. With London Open coming up in pre-London, could we break below this area to continue down? You're only telling us, someone sent a message here, you're only telling us to trade in one session, but you also trade in New York session. What's the logic in that? The logic is because I've been trading for a very long time. I traded for 5 years for New York session, you know, so I know how New York session works, and now I'm trying to trade the London session, you know, so I'm trying to learn this as well now. So this is the reason why. So you have to focus on one session at a time, be it New York session, London session. You need to focus on either Asian session. So one session at a time. Once you become a master of one session, then you can move on to the next session. So again, I traded New York for about 5 years straight, and now I'm trying to trade London session over here. The logic is that Macedonian is in. What software do you use for live YouTube? I use XSplit. So, oh, the only thing moving is here is GA here, continuing down. I wonder with the next 30 minutes kind of starting on pound yen, can we continue dropping below 152.220 and correct this move up from the Asian session? This will be an amazing move here. Are you going to go back to NY trade in future? We'll see. I was actually thinking about that yesterday because I have nothing to do in the afternoon, and New York starts at about 3:30 to 6:30, and we'll see. We'll see. Usually I'm pretty busy in the evening time, so all right, we're coming down over here. I do think with the volume coming in, if we break below 152, 220, 215, we can continue down. This is very, very, very tempting over here. 15, 20 pip range. I'm going to keep a very, very close eye on this. Gold as well looks very tempting as well above 1812. Even though this is a fake out, but it's also a fake out in a rejection area. So very, very tempting. So we'll see. What are some of the things you have to look at in the markets on how they react when they move? For example, coming from NY to London session, what changes as far as the market behavior? I think the biggest change was the change times of volume. I've noticed that London Open sometimes can be very, very volatile, right? And after London Open, you can get some sort of a consistent volume coming in, but moving on to London Open, it can sometimes be very, very volatile. So you have to be very, very careful about that. But usually, sometimes you do have clean moves, and when you have clean moves at London session, they just continue moving. So this is what I'm looking at this point for price to break below this area. What's your biggest loss this year? I don't think I've had a biggest loss this year. Let's take a look over here. My biggest loss this year was 7,000, 7,800. This was on, oh, this was in June. $7,800 was my biggest loss. Where would you place stop loss for GJSL? I think the stop is going to be, if we do break below 152, 220, let's say 215, I think the stop is going to be within the range, 10, 12 pips away. You know, nothing big. Still, you know, pretty good idea for price to correct this whole move from the Asian session. Gold is still consolidating, so we'll see. I think with pound yen dropping down, pound AUD is also further dropping down as well. This candle is about to close in about 3 minutes. All right, let's bring this table down and sit down here for a sec. Can you take a look at WTI? Not right now, but I'm really looking to take a sell below 152.200 on pound yen. 152.200. Please help to stop that red line, red candle from printing until I'm back. No, not really. Nothing really happened over here. Can you take a look at the Chinese indicator? Let's take a look over here. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all. I wouldn't be surprised if we just keep ranging between 152.400 and 152.230. You know, unless we can break below this low in the 30-minute time frame. Okay. All right. We have Visal here today, Rashad here today, we have Vitar Save here today, we have Nikki here, IBS here, as usual. Thank you, thank you. Who else do we got? We got Manish and Mac. Mac is awake in the middle of the night. All right, gold is still consolidating, man. What a boring London session this has been. Like this week is going to be pretty boring in itself anyway, because like, you know, we got some pretty high volatile news events here. Let's see here. Do you like NY session better? Yes. If I can trade NY session, I would choose that, to be honest. Do you post an announcement in Slack when you exchange your London for NY session for the day? Yes. I think for NFP, we will do that. We will change it to NY and we'll see how that goes. So far, we're just consolidating over here. London session is super sucky ever since Biden became the president. Yes, that's true. Can you explain a little bit about breakout entry? Yeah, so we're going to be waiting for a price to candle to close above 152.400 to see if we can continue bullish. Gold is consolidating ahead of the volatile news events. When the news hits, gold will spike, though that happened ahead of NY session yesterday as well. That can be a possibility, right? But nothing happening. I just feel bad for people who are trying to take trades at this time. Like me, who's going to try to take a sell at this level over here, and if I lose, I'm like, yeah, Raja Banks, I feel bad for you. But we'll see if we can break below this area. NY has more juice, I'm more comfortable with it. But I like the early mornings, sorted my sleep pattern out. Yeah, NY does have more juice, so we'll see if the London session can suck some juice out of the NY and bring it over here. Can you please explain where is resistance on GJ on the left side, because it's different in 15-minute and 30-minute? Yes, so I'm looking at 152.400. If we can break above this area, we have clean candles to the left-hand side, moving all the way up till 152.680, and then further on till 152.800. And this is a pretty good range here as well. If you can cross through these wicks 12 pips away, we can continue on till 28 pips. Sell stops and buy stops on gold tomorrow, we'll see. We'll see. If you're trading based off high time frames, 1 hour and above, and just trade in the volume session, price should move the way you want 70 to 80% of the time. Yes. So if we're looking at pound yen from a higher time frame perspective, right? Let's say, hypothetically speaking, high time frame perspective, which is a 4-hour perspective. The only thing I'd be waiting for is for this current 4-hour candle, because like here's the thing, right? This 4-hour candles are going to close in about 2.5 hours, and the only thing I'm going to be looking for is this 4-hour candle to either break the high to continue up first to fill this wick and to fill this range over here like it did yesterday on gold, or to break this low to continue all the way down towards this support 152 even. That's it. You know, and then obviously the stops are going to be placed based on the 1 hour time frame and 30-minute time frame. But that's going to be what I'd be looking at over here, which is kind of like, coming into fruition. So we'll see how well that goes.
Hello there, Ramandeep Suri here from Vend. How are you?
Good, good. How are you? How are you?
I'm just touching base with you. Hang on. Just a second, sorry.
Bro, are you on the radio or something? Oh.
He's got the giggles.
Yeah, at some point I was like, wait, what's this? Am I on the radio show? Will pound today policy affect gold? It could, but I'm not sure. It could. It could. The main thing is there's going to be interest rates, and then what's going to depend is how they vote, right? This voting over here, that's going to make the big difference for the pound. So we'll see. We shall see. So far, it came close to breaking the low, and I got excited. I brought up my lot size calculator, and I was about to take a sell, but then it stopped. Are you streaming interest rates? Probably no, I'm not streaming interest rates. We have the solar panel people coming in soon. All right, 1808.20. Is this even enough range? Is this even worth it? That's the question. Is this even worth it? Spread on gold is like almost 2 pips. It's 19 pip range, 17 pips over here. Is this even worth it? I think so. I would think so. I think if Mac can take a position with me, I think it's 100% worth it.
I'll pass.
I'll pass. Come on, man. Whale wa Kenya to Chigaga Gizi Mem. I don't know what the hell that is. At the Kenyan. Yeah, let's see here. 30-minute. The way this 30-minute candle is going to break below this minor support here is going to be after respecting the high and then breaking the low for price to continue down. I think that could be a pretty okay move. Yeah, break below this area, 1808. Pound yen is still ranging. Gold is at this delicate situation over here. Oh, we're coming down at this point. Let's come down to 1800s and probably take a sell, break that low, and then execute for price to continue bearish. This is me a 15-20 pip stop over here. Maybe use a lower risk because the stop is going to be bigger. GU sells. Oh, I'm not sure. I think GU sells came in with gold also dropping down with the dollar gaining strength, but the New York is closed. Slowly but surely we're coming down over here. Just need that one last push so that with London Open we can continue pushing bearish. I think 1806 and then 1804 is very, very doable here today. Kind of want to put a sell stop over here at 1800. Are we waiting for a candle to close on gold or just price to pass that area? I am waiting for price to pass that area. I'm not sure about what we are doing, but that's what I'm waiting for. Price to cross that area, 1808, and then expect it to continue on further down. I have a broken foot. Spirits are simmered. Oh. All right. GJ is also coming down. Gold is also coming down. What to do? What to do? What to take? Gold or GJ? Gold or GJ?
Just wait till 3 a.m.
Yeah, I think gold is going to be much better once we come below 1800.
Yeah.
Very, very patient with gold over here. No sudden movements. Is EJ coming up? However, it's getting close to London Open. London Open can whipsaw in the last few minutes. Would you hold off on the trade even with 30-minute resistance of the fear of getting whipsawed? I don't think so. Because, I mean, if you're looking at your JPY, let's do a quick look at your JPY, right? You would want this 30-minute candle to close above this area. If it can close above this area and you can anticipate the London push to continue pushing price bullish, then you're not expecting the next 30-minute candle to break the previous 30-minute candle's low, right? You're expecting it to continue moving bullish without breaking its low. But if a whipsaw happens, it happens, you know, like it is what it is. You can't do anything about it. Gold 30-minute is pretty awesome because, you know, it respected the previous candle's high. If it passes below the low, I think there's a high probability for price to continue bearish. Amazing, amazing opportunity over here coming on gold. Don't hold it against me if it goes against you, you know? So just be mindful of that. What's your spread on gold? It's around 2 pips. Looks like guys are getting excited about GU sales over here as well. Let's take a look at GU. GU, oh yeah, GU is coming down over here. We broke below support. Looking on the 1 hour time frame, it's coming down to another rejection area right here. And if we break below this rejection area, I think on the 15 minutes, the minor support, then we can potentially continue down to fill these wicks to the left hand side. It's much better to see on the 1 hour time frame here. Yeah, right here. See if we can break below these wicks to the left hand side, we have a full-on wick fill to continue down. And this is a pretty nice range, 30 pip range over here. Are we waiting for the candle to close or entering here? Waiting. Look at this. Look at this. Whoever sold over here, damn. I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but drawdown ain't one. Straight rejected this area. I had a sell stop at 1800 and I was like, okay, if it gets activated, it's gonna go down, but man, just waited. Wow, so crazy. That's a winning trade right here. And having no drawdown. That's a winning trade right there. How to read these Forex Factory news and understand them? You got to look at them every day. You know, you got to look at them every day, and you got to see that, okay, if you have interest rates on pound, then you got to take a look at pound yen, and then you got to see that, okay, if this news event is moving pound a certain way, how many times will this news event move pound in that same way? That's what you got to look at, right? And this will take months for you to understand, because every interest rate news event is going to have a different effect on pound yen, right? So if you look at 1 month, you look at 2 months later on, it's going to have a different effect. So after, let's say, 2 or 3 years, you're going to have a collection of data that you can say that, okay, most of the time, pound yen moves a certain way when we have interest rates. And that's where experience comes in. Who's in the hot zone? Oh, we got unemployment claims today. Yes, that's true. Wow, man, straight range over here on pound yen. I think I may be doing some overtime here today because like no volume came in. So look, right, we had volume in what's this? Oh, we had no volume in gold at all. So we had only volume yesterday after London close. We had no volume in Asian session right here. We had no volume in pre-London. So I think volume may come in with the London Open. Who knows? Right? Same thing with here with pound. The only volume we had was with Asian session. We've been consolidating straight, walking into pre-London. So we may get some volume at London Open on pound. If you don't get volume at London Open, Pound may consolidate till interest rates, you know. It is what it is. US 30 breaking the low. Can we take a trade on US 30 here? US 30. US 30 breaking the low at this point. How much range is this? Almost 50 points. Hey Raja, Frankfurt normally goes the opposite direction to London Open. Okay, I will see. We shall see, we shall see. Will you go live on Pound News today? No, I'm not gonna go live on Pound News today. But I'm gonna keep an eye on it, see what happens. Where is your gold cells? I have no gold cells. Nothing. I placed a pending order, but then I closed it. Looks like everything rejected. Looking at, that's US 30 here. Looking at GA also rejected as support area. Looking at GU also rejected as support area. Oh, thank you, man. 100K on YouTube subscribers. Yeah, it came a long way. Like, if you look at my videos, all those videos aren't even edited. They're all just like very, very raw videos. So at the end of the day, it's about value you provide. Look at your JPY also rejecting. So this stream is probably going to be an education on how to be patient. How to be patient, wait for candles. You don't wait for candles, you don't get into drawdowns. Oh no, you don't wait for candles, you do end up in drawdowns. Man, some of these mangoes are the size of my half of my head over here. Can't believe it. This guy brought me mangoes. Look at the size of this mango. Huge. Smells like mango. Alright. Why don't you plant those mangoes? Mango tree? I don't know. I think they put steroids in these mangoes or what? Because, I mean, if this is hanging from a tree, man, it has to be a pretty thick stem to hang this mango from a tree.
Imagine you walking by and the thing falls on you.
Yeah, and it's not even ripe, you know? It's hard.
Knock you out like a whole day.
Yeah. Oh, damn, mango hit me. Waiting for a break above 129.840. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. Very, very strong resistance over here. Pound yen is coming back up over here now. Patience is paying off, guys. Look, we're coming back up to 152.400. Patience is going to pay off. Making 6 figures from trading, but still flexing with the mangoes from local market. Yeah, man. My happiness is very, very simple. I'm a very simple guy. All right. About to break the high over here. Pound yen buys incoming with London Open. All right. Let's see here. So this is what we're looking at. Potential buys about 152.400. Hey Raja, is there news today? Oh no news today at all. Obviously there's news today. If you're trading and you're not looking at the news, any news website, man, you're doing things wrong. You're doing very, 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 very things wrong. Even I got a gift from my bank and that was just a keychain and they called me like they're going to give me a car. Yeah, that's what the guy told me. He's like, hey man, I'm in your area and I have a gift for you. I'm like, oh shit, I wonder what that is. But hey, mangoes still make me happy. It's still good. Have you tried eating mangoes before smoking cannabis? No, I don't do drugs. Are you looking for impulse entries on GJ? Yes. The perfect impulse entry on pound yen. The perfect impulse entry on pound yen is going to be if this candle can close like this, right? And the London Open candle can break the high, I'm going to take a buy at that point, and then we can continue moving bullish. This is going to be the perfect move that I want to get today. This is all what I want today. But if it doesn't happen, then it doesn't happen. All we can do is just visualize and anticipate and then execute, right? First you got to visualize, and you got to anticipate, and then you got to execute. Two things are going to happen. Whether you're going to it's going to be a loss and you're going to learn from it, or it's going to be a win and then you're going to try to see how you can replicate that the next day. Would you only take the impulse entry if it creates a lower wick first? Yes. Roger, you posted a TikTok of you sleeping, your kids, and you had a blunt? No, I never did that. Man, you got that out of your mind over here in Gulag. You get the most stupid questions I've ever seen. I swear to God, that's true. Where would you put your stop loss on GJ buy? The stop loss on GJ buy is going to be below the current candle. I mean, let's see this, right? So if we do get a break above 152.400, and then if we are expecting volume to continue pushing price up with London Open, then we're not expecting price to continue back in the range. So if we measure this range from 152.400, this is like a 17 pip range. So I think having a stop around, 11 pips, 12 pips is going to be much better, because then we're not expecting it to continue back in the range to go up. We're just expecting it to continue moving up.
It's looking good.
Yeah, got 7 minutes left over here. I just joined. I don't know if you discussed from the start of the week, was expecting price to go down to till 1800 area as of weekly support and then go for weekly wick fill. Now gold go up before to fill the weekly wick. Is there a probability to refill the wick up? I'm not sure, like price will have to break above 1812 to continue moving up on the smaller time frames. But by looking at the weekly, this weekly candle, if we do continue breaking up above 1812 to go up, then this weekly candle needs to respect this previous low and go up too. But hey, we got NFP, so anything can happen. Literally anything can happen. We have NFP. It can whipsaw either way. It can do somersaults. If this was a normal week, then we could say something like, okay, it can go up, high probability, but we got NFP, man. Anything can happen. Look what happened yesterday on gold. This thing went up with ADP so high, almost $10 to $15 over here. Look, from 18.15 till $16, $15-16, and then with PMI, it just dropped right back down. $24 drop. That's huge. Someone is saying Mac is in buys. No. Oh, maybe. Oh, you never know. I sent you reversal that I caught from up there. Oh, nice. Is there any correlation with pound yen and gold? Not so much, no. Wow, what a boring London session over here. What a boring London session here today. राजा भाई, इस्लाम में forex halal है या haram? Please बताइए. Here's the thing. So in Islam, we have these people like priests, right? And these priests, they don't know what Forex is. They have no idea what investment is. They don't know what Forex is. All they do is they get money from people as charity, and they eat and they live off of that. That's all what they do. And then they pass these announcements, oh, Forex is forbidden in Islam. Like, man, you guys don't know what the hell Forex is. And when they do that, they are innocent people who say, oh yeah, the guy is right because he's the priest. No, that's not what it is. Those guys don't know what the hell that is. तो हुन फिर असां तकसां कि अगर A pound yen 152 400 break karsi. All right, gold is still consolidating. Everything is consolidating.
Hey Raja.
Hey keys.
Yeah, I took some early entries on GJ buys
Oh, nice,
at
nice.
at 152, 310. I'm just hoping for the London volume to break above the resistance.
Yeah.
I'm up like 7 pips.
Shit. Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Petro.
It's about to close in 3 minutes over here.
And
Yeah.
man said it shit.
I,
That's
I,
amazing.
I took it based on the 5-minute candle.
Right down over here.
Yeah, when it broke the high of the bullish 5-minute candle.
Yeah. I'm really anticipating it to continue bullish.
I'm hoping for the same.
Just gonna wait over here. 3 minutes.
Actually, GA and GU move so badly. If you want to look,
Yeah. Moved down and then went right back up. Keys, you may be enticing me to take some entries at this point on pound yen and then expecting London volume to continue moving bullish. Two minutes left. Oh, what's this question over here? Can you explain when you wait for candle to close in range and when not? Well, this right here, we want the candle to close outside of the range. That's what we want right here. What's that sound effect? Oh, that's the that's the magic keys sound effect. Trying to assess my risk over here. Glad I'm waiting to buy. Yes. Let's take a look at gold. Gold is still ranging over here and nothing happening on gold. Pound AUD retracing all the way back up. Let's see here. Pound AUD. Back up towards 1.88. May break above this area to continue up. How much is this range? This is like 32, 33 pip range. Much better for pound AUD to break above 1.88200. Much bigger range over here. 50 seconds left. Very, very, very high probability to continue bullish. $30 seconds left.
Oh, what's your target?
152 500 and then moving on till 152 600.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. 16, 15, 14. I mean, looks good. Broke the 4-hour high as well. Should continue bullish over here. London open volume, continuing price over here. I took some entries right here, 152 400. See this right here. Took some entries. Oh wow, look at this. Coming straight into profits here.
10 pips.
10 pips, almost 7.
Almost.
Not bad. Stop loss is just exactly where I anticipated it to be. Got almost 9 on one, Oh,
Yeah, already closed.
yeah. That's a rejection area here to the left-hand side, right here. Just gonna put stops at break even here and let them run. Awesome. Pretty happy with this move here. So didn't take bottom wick was my reason. No bottom wick was my reason. Okay. I just anticipated London Open to continue pushing price up. So far we are moving up nicely over here, coming up towards 152, 500 tapped into that area. If we can break above this wick to the left, I think we can continue moving bullish. But it may get stopped out at break even here as well. This is my first session, and that's one hell of a lesson on patience. Oh, nice. Beautiful. How much volume is that? Around 16 lots. Who was the guy that took it on the 5-minute good trade? That was Keys. Mr. Keys from Market Fluidity. Mr. Keys got in early over here. GA is also coming up here at this point. The spread when London Open is huge, near 5 pips. I think my spread was around 1.8, 1.8, 1.7. What's this? Wasiwa Kenya Milchukua Hiu Trade Ama Hamkuichukua. I don't know what that means. No idea. Yeah, so I'm still in it over here. 6 pip profit, 7 pip profit. I think we can hit take profit at this time. Should be able to. Just curse yourself with that spell. Yeah, I may curse myself with some African taboo over here. 1.8 pips, that's like 20% compared to if target is 10 pips. Yeah, I mean, so far it's running okay. No complaints the way it's moving. We're about almost 9. This is what? 13 pips away. I'm going to close 15 lots right here. I'm going to secure 15 lots right here and leave the rest running. Oh, there we go. We're at 10 pips at this point. All right, secured $1,100 over here on the first position. This was done live in front of you guys. You know, there's no fugaziness, there's no fakeness. Called out the trade, told you exactly how I'm gonna play it. Also talked about where the stop is going to be. The stop is going to be right here within this range. Did you have buy stops? No, I entered manually. So if some of you guys caught this trade, took profits, secured profits, congratulations, you got scammed here today. So welcome to the scam by Raja Banks here. Just like every day, you show up. But hey, listen, the wait was long, man. This was a long ass wait over here today. Gold, nothing. Pound yen played out at London Open. So it was a long wait. Very long wait over here today. When did you start trading on leaderboard? Probably by tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Well, tomorrow we got what, Friday, so probably from Monday. I'm not gonna announce my account. You'll just have to figure out what my account is gonna be. I'm gonna expose your scams to Q. Alright, that's fine. Let's take a look at this chart over here. This is pound AUD. Oh, nice. Closed above for buys. Took trade based on 15 minutes. Very, very nice. Beautiful. How much minimum is for leaderboard? Whatever you want. You know, you can do $100, $1,500. You know, whatever you want to start it off with. So yeah, these were the trades here today. This was a early entry I had, and then letting this last one run to see how far it goes. Raja, this is the correct time to enter London. You're always too early and you enter when it's retracing. Oh, that's fine. You know, I'm still learning the London session. I figured your account out. Thank you for that hint. No, you didn't, because I'm going to make a new one. The trade was done live. It took profits, but this is a scam. What are your London times and New York times and Pakistan time? London time is around, what time is it right now? This is like around noon, you know, it's noon at this point. So, I mean, it's awesome right here. Why will you not announce your account? Because the reason why I'm not going to announce my account, because that's going to be like feeding food in a spoon in your mouth. You know, I can't do that. Like we do enough here on the live streams. So you got to do some of the work as well. Oh, wow. This thing is still running over here. Very, very nice. Can it continue on till 152.560? Actually, we got interest rates later on. So probably going to close this entire thing right here. Close everything. So if you notice, I've been using lower risk in London session because I'm still not 100% comfortable with London session. I'm using lower risk in London session. But when I take trades in New York session, those are still like, you know, my regular lot size trade, like 40 lots, 30 lots. London session, I'm using 15 lots, 20 lots, lower risk because I'm not that 100% confident. I make millions of dollars on demo, but on real, nothing works. Because in real, you don't have millions of dollars. In real, you might have a couple of $100 or a couple $1,000. That's why it doesn't work, because you want to get to million on real, and it's not going to happen that way. Oh, wow, look at this, 152, 550. 550 about to be hit over here. Beautiful. Crazy. 564, 152, 600. Do we have 600? Ooh, 152, 650. Wow, crazy. Crazy move over here. Damn. 21 moves right there. Wow, crazy. See this? We had clean candles through the left hand side. Clean candles through the left hand side, and where we headed? Clean candles. What did you have to wait for? We had to wait for volume to come in. Right? Volume came in, anticipated volume at London Open. I know a lot of people anticipated the same volume, but you didn't enter. You have to learn from these moves. I've been watching London sessions for about a month now, and I know when it moves in London session, it just goes. If it whipsaws, then that's just bad luck, you know, it happens. But majority of the times, it just continues fucking moving. I just made 10%.
Good.
Oh, yeah, Keys. You had really good entries.
That feels good, man. I'm still holding runners.
Nice. Nice. Beautiful. Let's see here. I'm starting to hate London session. I'm starting to love London session. Look, this move was what? 9 minutes move? 9-minute move secured around 500 bucks. You know, $500 in 9 minutes. Or let's say someone made $100, someone made $50 in 9 minutes, $10 in 9 minutes. Where are you going to make that sort of amount in that time? You know, nowhere. And slowly that's just going to increase because your comfort level is going to increase, your confidence is going to increase. With increased confidence, your lot sizes are going to increase, and then your monetary return is going to increase with that, you know, but it just takes time. You take this one trade, you fuck off, and then you come back the next day. So that's what I'm going to do. In about 10 minutes, I'm just going to go, and then I'm going to come back tomorrow. But maybe I may be back for interest rates, so we'll see. But how to keep losses small when increasing lot sizes? You need to understand how to keep losses small on your regular lot sizes before you jump on to the higher lot sizes, That's the thing. And we have a lot of webinars on that, on risk management in the database if you're in market fluidity. Let's take a look at this chart over here. This is buys. Oh, beautiful. Secured 80% at 13 pips. Amazing. Amazing, amazing. Look, gold still ranging. Pound yen didn't really move at all. No, pound AUD, you know, pound yen, amazing move here. How would you have managed risk here? The way I would have managed risk, if price would have came back in the range, I would have closed 50%. And then I would have let the rest 50% hit my stop loss. Are you paying 60K a year to be friends with? See, the last time when I talked about the Miami people, everybody in Miami got mad. Because I don't know. Here's how I think, right? Here's how I think. If, let's say, hypothetically speaking, if someone gets a basketball court, hypothetically speaking, someone gets that basketball court and they got cars over there and a garage, and they're like, okay, to come hang out, it's $50,000 a year. So I'm going to think to myself that, okay, 50,000, what value am I going to get from that? Is there a gym over there? Is there a pool over there? Are there any games I can play over there? Can I learn to trade over there? Because that's what it's all about, right? Can I learn to trade over there? What value am I going to get from that? You know, of course, there's going to be someone who's going to pay, but like comparing it to price per value, I don't see that. I'd rather go to a car show to look at cars, but that's just how I personally think. So if someone gets offended with my opinion, man, this is not the right stream for you. All right. Would you suggest adding more money to your trading account if 1K is insignificant to you? For example, I can't train my emotion in a small account. See, here's the thing. It's not about training emotions. It's about getting consistent wins. If you have a $1,000 account and you can't be consistent on that $1,000 account for a month or a month and a half, you still need to trade on that account, you know, because no amount of money is going to make you consistent. Trust me on that. No amount of money is going to keep you consistent. You got a $1,000 account. You got to prove to yourself that you can be consistent on that $1,000 account for about 2 months, 3 months. Once you're consistent, then you can add more money to that, you know. But if you're not consistent, putting in 10,000, 15,000 is not going to make you consistent at all. Because sooner or later, you're going to start over leveraging. Sooner or later, you're going to start over risking, and you're going to blow that 10,000 out of the water. Seem like the price also like to close exactly at resistance support. Can we assume that when price breaks the zone without a retest during high volume time, it will just move fly? Yes, that's something I've noticed about pound yen. When there is really high volume, there's a very, very high likelihood of it just moving, and that's what happened here today. Is your stop loss not risky on GJ? No. What the best pairs to trade in London? I think pound yen is a pretty good pair. I'm heading to sleep. Thank you. Appreciate it. Where was your estimated stop loss, Raja? Just somewhere halfway. Yes, halfway in the range, around 320, 330. Is our analysis on gold still valid if it stays in the range? It depends. We'll see. If gold breaks above 1812, I think it's going to be a very, very nice move till 1816, 1817. But if we can break below 1808, then we can continue down to 1806 and then potentially lower with the unemployment news for the US dollar. I didn't withdraw a big amount and got... Oh, look at this. I didn't withdraw a big amount and got reckless and lost most of my account. Just building it again. Yeah, you got to keep withdrawing. Keep on withdrawing. Let's take a look at your JPY. Your JPY is still trying to break out over here. Alright, let's take a look at this. Check these sales on CryptoPunks. What's the sale about? Wait. What the fuck?
You gonna buy one?
What is this? 94 bucks? $94,000. Holy! What? $94,000. Whoa, this guy
You
sold it for
punk.
29,000. Oh wow.
That's money laundering.
I don't know what that is, but that's a lot of money, man.
Look at that one. It's 107.
Yeah, 130, 104. Oh, you go down, this shit keeps increasing.
Yeah, look at that one. Looks like me.
Which one? This one?
I don't know.
Wow.
Where's Wally, man?
Likes in there.
What is this million? Wow.
337 million? Dude with a beanie?
I just don't understand. Maybe I'm just too old, or I'm dumb. Like 668,000. Someone sold it for 373,000. Wow. I just don't understand. I'm happy about making $500, man. These guys $500,000 clip art over here. NFTs. Did withdrawing funds before opening LLC affect you during tax season? It depends how your accountant sets things up for you, how your accountant sets things up for you. So that's what it is. NFP is just silly. Yeah, it's borderline money laundering as well, but it's pretty insane, It's pretty sick. It's like you're parking money in something, and then if you want to transfer it to somebody, you just send it over. 260 punks have this, 332 punks have this. Oh, VR and bandana. Yeah, that's insane. I bought a property on the internet. Oh, nice. Yeah, there's a website where you can buy small pieces of land, digital land. Can you please talk about how to enter swing trade? Yeah, so this would be a potential swing trade. Potential swing trade on pound yen. Look, 4-hour time frame, just as we were talking about. We respected the low, broke the high time frame to continue bullish, higher probability to continue bullish, till at least 152.650, and then overall 152.800. But it all depends on what the interest rates are going to do in 4 hours on pound yen. Let's see what happens. But I'm going to try to cut up one of these mangoes here pretty soon and see how they are over here. Do I need to consider the area to the left of candles? Yes, this is clean traffic going all the way till 152.650. This was an amazing London push. No retracement, nothing, just complete move up. Check out the last CryptoPunk. Let's take a look over here. The last CryptoPunk price is probably going to be $500 million. Oh yeah, I don't even know what the hell this is.
Hey Raja, good morning, man.
Hey, good morning, man. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Thank you, man. These CryptoPunks, what you can do with this? I never saw this before. What is the reason to buy it, or what you can do with this?
Yeah, so what can you do with this?
It is just like a picture for your account, or what?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not well versed on how all that works. May want an expert on that, but I have no idea.
Okay.
You teach me a high income skill. I was watching you since 2020. Oh, nice. You can use new emoticon on your phone. It's for that. Yeah, not sure. Your JPY is also breaking above the high of the 15-minute time frame. Yeah, I think with volume, this can continue moving bullish on pound yen. We broke the high on the 15-minute. This is like a 16 pip range. Why Dominion market has high spread on gold? Because there's a lot of volume at this time. So my spread on gold is like 1.6, 1.3. That's not high. It's pretty good. 1.3 pip spread on gold. 1.2 on pound yen. The more the volume there is in the market, the better the spread. Wow, look at this. Coming straight up over here. Filling the wick on the left-hand side. Moving bullish, 152, 800. You have the commercial rights, and it's actually like a store of value. Yeah. What was the stop loss for GJ? My stop for GJ was around 152, 330, 320. All right, everybody, I'm gonna head off over here. Take care. May try to do something on the interest rates, but you know, no promises. But NFP, 100%, 100% NFP. So have a great day, everyone. We shall see you tomorrow. Be safe.
Thank you, boss. Appreciate it.
Thank you, bosses.
Thank you, Mr. Raja.
Thank you. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.